NFL playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Duke Blue Devils offense making their way on the field today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. A big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And there's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Blue Devils are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole.
Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Bringing pressure. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken at the 45. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Francis. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball to the 16. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Duke. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Point after, not right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. And Duke has the lead here. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number two, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And here comes the punter onto the field. Okay, kick it away for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll run it with the draw play. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back. See some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7.
28, Louisiana Tech, 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And the Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, what a grab! Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And now from the pistol formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks free. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Duke.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play action here on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Brown. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
He'll hand it off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense really clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's an option look. Crosses the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments and come up with a stop here? And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The back's got it. Takes up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Breaks an open space. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Using his legs, it's hard. He's out to first and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Blue Devils come to the line with first and goal. He's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's hit just before the throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Throwing again on second and 10. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. coordinator dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And Duke has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They finally get him down, but that's just... return. Good work by the return man. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Motion now from the tight end. Running play called on third and short. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This defense is hanging tough. They punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Number 19. Kick this one away.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.